Hello guys, yes, it's me, back with another 6 Siege fix video. Yes, this game is so buggy, man, I cannot even tell. Okay, now for now, I'm gonna state the problem just real quick. When you open your Rainbow Six Siege game, yeah, the game runs fine. You get all through the intro videos and it's running really fine, and then it says, please wait while we connect you to the Uplay or Rainbow Six Siege, or what was that? I don't know, something like that. And then it happens, and then there appears a message down at the bottom the left of the screen stating that validating and updating playlist and properties. So what happens? First of all, it takes so much time. You wait, okay, you waited, and then a message appears stating that update failed. Now, this sucks. This completely sucks. So, what happened? I clicked on retry, but the same thing happens. The same thing. You click on retry, the same thing will happen. So you're thinking, oh god, let's get past it. So you click on cancel, and yeah, you get past that update fail error, but yep, that's not it. That's not it. You see, in order to play all the multiplayer matches in Rainbow Six Siege, that validating and updating playlist and properties, that is necessary. So what happens? You click on cancel. Now you cannot play any terrorist hunt match. You cannot play any multiplayer casual match. You cannot play the ranked matches. You cannot even join a custom server. So you cannot touch the multiplayer part of Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. You can play the situations, but yeah, 6 Siege is not about that. It's about the multiplayer, but you cannot access the multiplayer with that problem. So first of all, let me tell you one thing. The update failed error is mainly caused because your firewall, yes, your firewall actually thinks, well, it doesn't have a mind. You know, I'm speaking, you get it, okay? So your firewall thinks that this Rainbow Six Siege, as you know, Rainbow Six Siege is an online game. You always have to be online, even if you have to play the situations. I don't know about that, but it's online, alright guys? You need to play the multiplayer, you gotta be online. So it's an online game, yeah. So because of that, the firewall thinks that the Rainbow Six Siege, that this 6 Siege game has a risky connection. Yes, it thinks that it has a risky connection when the game tries to connect to the Uplay servers. Well, it has already connected, but it also helps you to join the multiplayer matches and all that. As I stated, the firewall thinks that's a risky connection, so it blocks the connection of your game. As you know, you do not open a browser and access servers from there as in Battlefield franchise. If you haven't played that game, well, play it, it's actually good. But in Battlefield, you actually join the servers by going into your browser. Yes, there's a website named Battlelog, and you access the servers from there. But Rainbow Six Siege doesn't have that. I mean, I think Battlefield's the only one who has this type of option. But in Rainbow Six Siege, you access the servers, the multiplayer servers, from within the game. And as the firewall, as I said, thinks it's a risky connection, it blocks it. That is the reason why it happens. So what you need to do, it's very simple. Just go into your firewall. If you have an antivirus, well, you know, there are some antiviruses that actually offer a firewall of its own, like McAfee, but they have a firewall of their own. Now your computer also has a firewall of its own, but it's in the Windows Defender. You remember that? Okay, so it's because of that. But since your McAfee, your antivirus has a firewall, well, what happens? This firewall, your antivirus's firewall becomes active. So what you need to do, just go into your firewall option. Now I'm pretty sure not everyone's gonna have McAfee antivirus. So what you need to do, just go into your firewall, alright, and wait for it. And for the McAfee users, go into this internet connections from programs. Okay. And also, I want to tell you one thing, guys. This is the long method. Alright, I'm gonna be explaining the easy method afterwards. But I should tell you that this is actually not temporary. This is permanent. I will explain you that later. But if you want the easy method, just slide ahead. Yeah, there they are. Oh god. So what do you have to do? Now the fix is very simple. You just need to whitelist these two programs in your firewall. In McAfee case, there is no whitelist option in firewall, but the firewall has a net guard, as you can read from above. I'm not gonna scroll above because then it will be hard for me to find these two again. So there is a net guard, which you can turn off and on here, off and on as you like, but sometimes the programs you see there are not added. So what you need to do, just click on add a new program, it will say, and then program, then browse the program. As you can see the location of Rainbow Six Siege Steam apps, then common, and there you go, Rainbow Six Siege. Let me clear your confusion. You're thinking that there are two Rainbow Six EXEs. I mean, what? You're gonna be thinking that, but no, there are both different. This exe that I have selected, this is the launcher file of the game, whereas this exe will start your game and you will not see the launcher. You know, when you launch the game from Steam, you see this image on the screen. Yeah, so if you click on this exe, that screen will not appear. This is just like, it will straightforward open your game. So, but obviously you're gonna open your game from Steam or Uplay and not gonna go into the game directory and select this so that you don't have to open the launcher. Well, you're not gonna do that. So I would recommend you to add the launcher file instead of the exe file, instead of that simple one. But you can do both. I mean, it's your choice. It all depends on you. If you want to add both of them, just go ahead, add both of them. Okay, so this, as you can see, this is the launcher file, and I have turned the NET guard off. Okay, let me scroll above. Here you can see this NET guard. Yes, this. There are many programs that you can, if you want to turn the NET guard off. So what happens when you turn the NET guard off? Firewall will not scan that specific program to check for risky connections. All right, it will not scan that program to check for risky connections. So as you can see, I've added these two programs. The BattleEye launcher is basically the hacker ban kind of system. I would recommend you to whitelist this as well for McAfee users. Turn off the NET guard. As you can see, this is the launcher file with the Rainbow Six game. This is Rainbow Six game, and the other file, the other exe file, will be named as rainbow6.exe. So don't get confused with that. So add these two files. Also, if you want to add the Uplay game launcher and the Uplay launcher files, you go ahead, but it doesn't help, but I just added them just to be sure. So I hope you're not getting confused. All right, for McAfee you have to just turn the NET guard off, net guard off, which is kind of whitelists your game from the antivirus's firewall so that it doesn't scan your that specific program for risky connections. Now, the simple solution, the easy method is to simply just turn your firewall off. Yes, turn your firewall off, it will fix it. Yes, it was that simple. But I want to tell you cannot leave your firewall turned off forever, because it does help you. It does prevents your computer from catching virus from the online and surfing and all that. So yeah, so what happens every time you have to start the game, you will have to turn your firewall off. Would not recommend that. You know, every time you log in, you want to start the game, you need to open your antivirus and then turn the firewall off, and then when you finished with the game, you close the game, then turn the firewall on. So it's like you have to do it on and off and on and off again and again. So it's kind of annoying. So if you do that, if you whitelist your program in the firewall, well, you don't have to turn your firewall on and off every time. So both will work. It's simple as that. If it doesn't work for you, I'm really sorry. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna work for most of you. All right, it will work for most of you. And I'm also sorry that I do not have a video proof of this, that it will work. I do not want to mess up my game again, because this game is really buggy. All right, this is really buggy game, and I fixed this problem, and I don't want to, you know, mess my game again. What if it doesn't work the next time? So I'm sorry that I don't have the video proof, but by the fix, it will work. Okay, it will work. If it doesn't, tell me, state your problem in the comment section. If this fixed your problem, do give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Also check my other content as well. And as always, I will see you guys in my next video. But till then, stay awesome, stay cool, stay tuned for more content like this, and peace out.